Hello and welcome to day 46 of 8 Weeks with Julia Kate. I'm sitting in a stairwell waiting for a meeting, so if I stop talking strangely and just start looking around as though I'm innocent, it's because one of my lecturers are walking by and I'm just pretending that I'm not being narcissistic, filming myself. That's the gist. So I've got a meeting on now. It's called an academic advisor meeting or something like that, where basically they meet with you and see how you're going, see how you rate yourself on all sorts of things like communication and teamwork and things like that, and look at your CV and you work on it for when you want to apply for a job. And you have one of these meetings every 6 months. You bring up all your concerns and things like that. So that is what I'm about to do. I've got few minutes before that, so I thought I would quickly do this whilst I have time. Exercise wise, I don't even know how much I've done so far. It wouldn't be much. It's already 3 kilometres, so I'll also be walking home, so it will be about 7. By the way, haircut, my sisters, give me at least one day before you start bagging on this one too. They love me. No, really, they do. We get along really well. So exercise-wise, I will probably have done 7 kilometres by the time I get home. I did this plank and stuff this morning, and I will do my rehab exercises, which is some more core stuff, especially in my upper body. I'll do that tonight. And that is about it for that. Again, we're up and out early this morning. I got up at 6 a.m, but didn't get to sleep well last night. My ankles were being a bit rubbish, so I'm really tired right now. I'm actually not really contemplating a nap when I get home. I'm more counting down the minutes towards my nap. So hello. So that's the plan for today. So I had an egg white omelette this morning, and that was good. I just ate half of that for the breakfast. That was one of my lecturers. I think I got away with it. They'll just think I'm on a phone call. Hey! So I had half of that, and then I had the other half for my morning tea, but I actually held off a little bit and had it at like the 3-4 hour mark to try to stretch it out. And I had the other half of my egg white omelette, but I tried to make it a bit more substantial, so it's sort of covered as a lunch as well. So I had mushrooms added and some more gluten-free toast, which I know I probably could have skipped that one, but it was really good. And then I just had tea with splash of milk each time. But of course, at this breakfast place, it has bottomless tea, so the splash of milk actually adds up quite substantially, probably. But other than when we go out for tea, I don't really drink tea. My husband gets excited when I want one of an evening, because I can actually join in for a cuppa with him, and the rest of the time I just turn him down. And this place, bottomless tea. We end up on such a caffeine high at the end of it. I don't know how, it's a lot. We drink a lot. And not a normal person's amount of a lot. This is like 20 cups or something. So I did just have an apple then to tide me over, and then I don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon. Now my pending nap might get in the way, but I was thinking of doing some omelettes. So I think my scrambled eggs, so I think I'm still going to do that, because I'm at uni all day tomorrow working on an assignment, and I'm going to want to eat something. I was very, very close to buying a sausage roll or pie. I even went in and had a look. The smell was so good. It smelled so good. And then I was like, no, don't do that. Then I went into the grocery store next door, had a look around, almost bought like a salad and things like that. But then I thought about it. I thought it hasn't been too long since I actually did that second half of my meal, lunch sort of thing. So I thought it is just mental. Like, you're just worrying about it mentally. It's not actually your body needing food. So I gave it a miss, and I'll see about I'll see when I get home what happens other than my nap. I might even just have a quick snack when I go home to tide me over again. I might have like peanut butter and rice cakes and then do an omelette. Sounds good. My husband took a leftover dinner. He's got basketball tonight, so he's taking that to work with him and he's going to go to basketball, and he totally forgot about me. So I'm glad he's sorted, but I don't have any dinner because it's not defrosted and I'm not home till later. So I don't know. I was thinking I could defrost something if it's ready in time, but I could just have eggs or something as well. Although I don't like having bread that late, I did buy really beautiful bakery bread yesterday, some of that granary. So I might even have, I've had enough bread today, I know, but if I treat myself with bread, then I'll survive. So I might have some egg on that. Sounds really exciting to me. It's quite sad, but that's really exciting to me. So that's my food sitch. Nailed that high note. I think we might go to the movies this weekend, which may involve popcorn. My husband will get popcorn and I'll just probably keep stealing it. I'll say I'll only have a handful, but then keep taking it. But that's it. I don't really know much more plans. It's not even the weekend tomorrow. I keep thinking tomorrow's Friday and it's quite depressing that it's not, because in fact I'm actually coming in, which is fine, coming in at 10 o'clock to uni tomorrow when everyone else is sort of having a day off and we're going to work. We've allocated ourselves 7 hours to get a group assignment done, which is good because it's all in one go. We haven't had to worry about it because it probably would have been much more if we stretched it out. But still there, still a hump to my weekend right now, so it'll be good. It'll be good to get it out of the way, but I just really want the weekend. But the weekends feel like they're disappearing quickly at the moment. I can't believe that it's almost week 7 finished. And I did just calculate last night. I'm just talking to you until my interview, so stop watching at any time. I calculated, for anyone who cares, that for those still watching, that there is now 8 weeks this weekend to Christmas. So anyone who's wanting to, or who hasn't started their 8 weeks, get on it. Start the 8 weeks. Haven't even done a tip. Don't even know what my tip. That's my tip. Anyone? No, that can't be my tip. Anyone who hasn't started, then do an 8-week jobby now till Christmas, and then I actually have 2 weeks off for my cruise, and then it's going to be off. Like, it's got a 24-hour dessert bar, 20-hour dessert bar. It'll be off. And then there's actually 8 or 10 weeks till I go to Koh Samui in Australia. So that's it's a good plan for me. That is my plan. And then for a tip, my tip will be my tip for day 46 is to make sure you take a moment for enjoying the happy times in life. When you're laughing, when you're having a joke, when someone's even telling a joke, don't just brush past it because you're rushing off somewhere. Take that moment, enjoy it, join in the frivolities, try to create as many laughing moments and happy moments as you can. Often, I'm a good wife because often my husband will come home and I'll be on a mission doing something, and he'll come in for a hug and I'll just like push him away. And then I'll realise what I've done and I'll go and give him a hello hug and ask him about his day. So really take a moment out of your whatever you're doing to do those, have those moments. I've just been finishing my blog as well. So that will be out on Saturday. So that's the second part of food preparation. So that'll also give you something else for the weekend. I don't even know what the time is. I'm sure you care. Okay, I've got 3 minutes to my meeting. I'll probably just drop in and see if she's ready now. So that is my day 46. I hope you got a lot out of my tip that I have thought about for months, just to deliver that to you. And I'm off. So bye.